10 reasons why New Year's resolutions fail and what you can do differently. And I know it seems strange that I might be talking about that in August. It's, it's not February or March or even January. But August is, to a lot of people, it is a new year. A new school year starting. So a lot of times, you're reevaluating things and thinking about what you can do this year. So the first thing is not knowing your why. Focus on why your goal is important to you. If your goal is to get in better shape, figure out why you want to get into shape. Is it because you want to live healthier and a longer life, to increase your energy, or to feel more confident, to come off of medications? The more specific that you can make your goal, the more likely it is that you will succeed. The next thing is no accountability. Be sure that you surround yourself with people who are going to encourage you, support you, and motivate you to make a change for the better. Find someone who has either already achieved the goal that you're seeking, or someone who wants to join you on your journey, or someone that is right there with you in the trenches. Having support creates accountability, which is a key for success. Tips for that would be, you could post a status on Facebook asking if your friends would like to join you at the gym and be your accountability partner. You can, if you know a coworker who shares your goal, try to coordinate your lunchtime or accountability, to go out together, so you'll be more likely to make positive decisions. Join a Facebook support group or of other passionate people who share the same goals, like right here in our Journey to Be Fit community. Now, if you really struggle with support and accountability, especially if you don't have very supportive people in your family or your friends or coworkers, then that is really the key component that sets up my VIP program, ladies, up for success. We have a group message chat that when we're confronted with a tub of ice cream or our spouse is bringing home pizza, all we have to do is just jump in there, and all the other ladies are there to get us through it, me included. So the important thing is to find people that you can rely on and use the strength in numbers to help you succeed. If you want to learn more about my VIP program and when I have new spots opening up, let's get started by going over your goals first and where you are right now in your health and fitness journey, so I can make some recommendations for you to get started. And I will post that when I finish up with the video. The next thing is poor time management. Sometimes after jotting down your resolution, you realize that it may be a bigger time commitment than you'd originally intended. In other words, have a plan. So don't commit a resolution knowing you have no plan in place to actually accomplish your goal. Instead, create an action plan that will help you achieve your goals. Tips for that: make a calendar and break up your long-term goal into monthly, weekly, and even daily goals. That way you're working towards an immediate goal, and the results you achieve each month, each week, each day will encourage you to keep moving towards your end game. The next thing is financial burden. Oftentimes people give up on their resolutions if the goal poses a financial burden. For example, if the goal is to lose weight, sometimes the cost of a yearly gym membership is just not feasible. So my tips for that is to, get creative and try to find a less expensive way to complete your goal. Purchase a workout program you can do from home, or find a walking buddy, or use Mother Nature, as your gym, depending on where you live, of course. There are plenty of ways that you can exercise and work out without attending a gym. I personally use my own Netflix for Fitness on demand service. And if you're interested in getting a free 14-day trial, it used to be 30 days, but now it's only 14 since there's so much more included. And you can get a personal plan recommendation from me for you to use during those 14 days. And I'll provide the link for you to take a look at that too. And it isn't just workouts, it's also nutrition plans, and there's a cooking show and all kinds of different stuff in there to try out too. The next thing is created unrealistic goals. Be cautious not to create a goal that is so unattainable that you set yourself up for failure before you even begin. Instead, take it one day at a time. Set a goal that is achievable within the time frame that you set for yourself. Resolutions require us to make some type of change. So once you select a resolution, commit to it and stick with it. The next one is not believing in yourself. Something really amazing happens when you start to believe in yourself. And I mean really believing you can achieve the goal that you set out to conquer. Your body starts to respond to that belief. Self-doubt and negative self-talk will cripple your goals every time. Don't beat yourself up if you do not reach your goal immediately. Instead, reward yourself for making the effort, non-food rewards, and believe that you will in time achieve what you initially set out to do. The next thing is not tracking progress. When you use a fitness tracker like MyFitnessPal, or you keep a handwritten journal, keeping a record of your progress will help you keep a positive attitude. The more you tell yourself you cannot have a certain food, the more your body is going to want to crave it. If you slip up, that is okay. Your goal the next day is to do better than the day before. The improvements that you begin to see each day by tracking your progress will encourage you to meet your goal. The next thing is not enough action. Sure, your list of New Year's resolutions might look pretty good on paper and contain every single little thing that you would like to change about yourself and your life, but the point is to actually do something about it. You have to commit to taking actions. Simply saying or writing down your goals is not enough. Put your plan to action and achieve your goals by hard work and mental toughness, not by simply saying you wish things were different. The next thing is you see achieving your goal as a chore. Now, if you're too focused on your end goal, to really enjoy the process, it's going to be more difficult to succeed. For example, if you see going on a 30-minute walk or a run as a dreaded chore, you're more likely to be unmotivated and uninspired. Instead, find an activity that doesn't cause a huge interruption to your daily routine, but it incorporates some fun, something you can look forward to. The goal is to remove the extra stress from your life. And I talked about stress yesterday. Not to add to it. So make getting in shape fun as part of your goal. So when January is approaching and everyone is talking about resolutions and it is on the forefront of our minds, then February rolls around and the resolutions you made the month before are no longer on the top of your priority list. Well, set fun checkpoints or targets throughout the year to keep yourself on track and use positive reinforcement to keep your momentum going. The next thing is that you don't trust in the process. So yes, making a change is a process. You know, if you really want to lose weight, you need to make a lifestyle change and get away from quick fix diets. You know, instead of following an extreme exercise plan that bans anything fun, add one positive change per week. Small changes are less intimidating, so the new habits are more likely to become part of your daily routine. You cannot change your entire life overnight. So ask yourself, are you really committed to making the change? You know, whether it's running a marathon for the first time, losing weight, or whatever your goal is, be honest with yourself and make the decision to trust the process. Make a resolutions you truly desire to achieve and are actually going to put a plan of action towards that. Not just a list of things to achieve because it sounds good or someone else thinks you should. Remember, if it was easy, you would probably have completed it already by now. So those are the 10 reasons why the New Year's resolutions don't work. And I hope that you can take this month to set yourself up with a plan that you are going to have checkpoints and that you're going to keep moving towards that end game. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to post those links I was talking about earlier up in the comment. And I hope you have a great night.